I wonder if there are any children present in the congregation who would like to come up for the homily, the intergenerational homily. Come on up. Hi, good morning. Yeah, go ahead and sit down right there. That's perfect. Good morning, everyone. Today we have the story of the Good Samaritan. You see right there? He's with another man. I wonder what happened. So let's read about it. A clever man who thought he knew all the rules for living God's way asked Jesus a question. He wanted to see if he could trick Jesus into giving the wrong answer. "Teacher," he said, "what must I do to live forever with God?" Jesus asked another question to the man, saying, "What does the commandment say?" The man answered, "The commandments say, you must love God with everything you have, and you should love your neighbor as much as you love yourself." Jesus replied, "That's the right answer. Live like this, and you will be with God forever." "So, Jesus," the man said, "who's my neighbor?" Jesus answered the question with a story. A man was traveling down a scary and rocky road by himself. All of a sudden, a group of men jumped out. They stole his money and they hurt him, leaving him by himself on the side of the road. He moaned and groaned in pain, and he couldn't stand up. A little while later, a priest going down the road saw him, and he passed by the hurt man on the opposite side of the road. Later, another man came down the road and passed too. When the Samaritan came along and saw that the man was hurt, he stopped and he helped him. A tear ran down the Samaritan's cheek as he bent down to help the hurt man. He pulled the bandages off the man's cuts, and the Samaritan huffed and puffed as he tried to lift the man onto his donkey. See? He took the man to the nearest inn and put him in a room, and he took care of him for the rest of that day. The next day, the Samaritan had to leave for a few days. He paid the innkeeper some money to take care of the man, and the Samaritan promised to return and pay the innkeeper more money than was needed for the care of the Samaritan. After this, he wanted the man to get better, and he did. After Jesus finished telling this clever story, Jesus said, "Which of the three men was a neighbor to the hurt man on the road?" The man replied, "The one who stopped and helped the man." Jesus said, "Yes, you are right. God wants us to help everyone, people of every size, shape, color, from every country, and from everywhere. Everyone's important to God. Now go and be like the Good Samaritan to everyone who needs help." Now I wonder, how would you have felt if you were the hurt man on the side of the road and the Samaritan came to help you? How would that make you feel? Anyone? It would make me feel good if someone stopped and helped me. Yeah? Grateful. That's a great word. That's a good feeling. Yeah, so think about how you can be a neighbor to anyone who needs help and do as Jesus called us to do. Thank you, everyone. You can go sit down.